I don't know about you, but I'm cold. My fingers certainly are. I've been doing some washing up and wiping down surfaces. Having a bit of a spring clean at the moment. Got myself a new vacuum cleaner, a Hoover, and so it's not just about the vacuum cleaning, because it's also about lifting things up so you can vacuum clean underneath them. And then when you lift the things up, you go, how old is this? Who uses this? Is this junk? Can it be binned? And yeah, there's been a lot of stuff that's been binned, but also there's stuff where it's like, wow. So I found this in a dusty corner of the house. Firelighters. And I like those firelighters, they're nice ones. So I'll be using them in the future. But hey, look, see that? That is just grapefruit skin, which has been cooking on the main fire for a few days now, so it's nice and dry. I'm guessing there's plenty of sugars in there. Look at that thing go. Look at it. I said look. Look at that go. Yep. That's a fire, alright. Thing is though, that heat's not really going anywhere else, so let's put a stick on top of it, and let's hope that stick catches, shall we? And I've got a little bit of something there, so I'll just put you on top as well. And yeah. I've been wondering about a concept. You know when someone says, don't tell me the story, I don't want any spoilers. What if a film's so bad that if somebody told you what would happen, it would be the opposite of spoiling it? It's not a spoiler, it's an improver. So I'm going to give you an improver to The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. I saw a clip from it recently, and it's the cantina scene. It's brilliant. If you type in The Ballad of Buster Scruggs cantina scene, you'll see what I'm on about, and it's really good. Long story short, it's a gunslinger, and he does some gunslinging. And then I thought, oh wow, you know, if it's a film about Buster Scruggs, and this is the titular character, I shall watch it. Unfortunately, it's not. It's a bait and bloody switch, and improvers, he's only in the first 5 minutes. After that, he dies, and then it's on about like some other shit which nobody cares about, which is boring. But by that time, they've already got your money. So if you were a cinema goer and you went in there, I would feel swindled. Mind you, it's made by the Coen brothers, so maybe swindling is just the part and parcel of the filmmaking experience to them. So yeah, I've improved The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. The 2 clips are free to watch on YouTube. Go ahead and watch that. The rest of the film, don't bother. Rubbish. Bloody rubbish. God, I'm cold. I'm actually cold. I was hot this morning. When I was going around vacuum cleaning, it turns out that's quite, well, the way I do vacuum cleaning is quite physically strenuous, because I'm moving bits of furniture that haven't been moved probably some in decades, truth be told. And it's probably the first time they've been vacuum cleaned in decades as well. And Henry Hoover does the job. I know a lot of people say, well, if you had one with rollers in it, that would beat the carpet as you go along, be even better. In my experience using vacuum cleaners, because I've used them professionally, what you want is something that sucks. And the Henry Hoovers sure do suck. But do they suck like an Electrolux? No, they suck like a Henry Hoover. Well, I got them. A friend of mine who does cleaning as a job, he says every hotel and every factory he's been into, they've got a Henry Hoover, and there's a reason commercial places use them. I don't know what that reason is, but they use them. And as a consequence, I've used Dysons before, I've used other sort of no-name brands. I can say I like the Henry Hoover. Not a sponsor, because apparently this is something we do now. When we talk about a brand, we have to indicate whether or not it's a sponsor, don't we? Especially if we live in Casper, Wyoming. Every product item has to be stipulated that it is or is not a sponsor. Anyway, there was a fire there. I just smelt some smoke. I can hear what sounds like a fire. I don't see it, but I hear it. Thing is, if I open this again, that there is soot, because I run this at a low temperature. And as a consequence of the low temperature, it... okay. Maybe it was a bit premature to do that. It would have worked if I had just let it get to temperature, but I didn't let it get to temperature. Sorry. And also I snuffed it. Didn't have enough heat in the thing to carry on, so yeah. I can pick that bit of bark off and I can put you on the top. There. Now if that doesn't kindle a fire, well, I don't know what will. There's hardly any heat coming off of that. There was more heat coming off of the cardboard. But hey, look at this, right? Do you see that? That grapefruit is burning, and it seems to be rather long lasting. Good. Turns out grapefruit's quite palatable when you put enough sugar on it. I think I prefer lemons and pomelo, mind you, but not a horrible fruit. Just need something to cut through the bitterness. There we go. That's a fire. Pop you on there. And yeah, let's close it up again. Fire's going. See ya.